Good morning. I brought some new guys on the job with me today. Let me show you. This is a 19T that I bought some time ago, and I just too busy to diagnose it. Turns out there wasn't too much problem. I spent a little time with it last night. It hadn't been oiling. I got it running really good. I bought it from over in Oregon on eBay, and it's just kind of a cool looking saw. It looks like a top-handled saw, huh? And of course it is. A 19T. This is the oddest machine I ever saw. The carburetor somehow or another is way down in here. I haven't had to mess with that. So anyway, I got it oiling last night, and I thought I'd bring it along just in case I needed it. But the great thing is, got my new baby here. She came to work with me today, and we're gonna climb. I'll try to get some video. I'll get some video up in the tree. I won't try. I'm not used to packing the camera around on my head. I don't even like the looks of the shadow. It just looks weird. It looks stupid. I hate to say that to all you guys that are packing cameras around on your head, but anyway, it really runs well. It's a brand new saw. Had to put an old bar on it, a 16-inch, but I'll show you what we're going to do today. I'm really looking forward to this. It is so last night I've been climbing with an 11 AV, 011 AV that came out of the dump. You've seen it in one of my videos. Runs really good. I'm not going to get rid of it. I really like that thing. I don't know why somebody would throw it away. I put new mounts on it, tuned it up, and it runs really great. I didn't bring it today, but and then I have one's a 009L and one's a 09, quite old one. It didn't even have a chain brake on it when I bought it, but I was able to put one on from a later model. Anyway, that 09 and the 009L and the 011 AV all weigh the same as what this 200T does with a 16-inch bar on it. So a lot less fatigue is coming on and a lot more power. Praise God. And compactness. What a blessing this is going to be. All right, I'll take you around and show you. So we're here at this cabin and along the South Fork of the Payette River, and I've got my line in this pine tree. You can see it up there. Anyway, I've already established that line, and I'll go around the other side and show you maybe. Anyway, there's some broken limbs in there and some dead lumen to do. Well, there's one of the broken limbs, if I can find it in the viewfinder. Oh, right there. Yeah, there's one of the broken ones, and they're hanging up down in here. There's part of one, and so it's just a little cleanup in that tree. Won't take too long. And then over here I've got a removal to do, and you'll see why. The homeowner was conscientious. Inspect his tree. This little one here, of course, it's got a lot of side lean and weight to the house, but not going to be a big problem. But you'll notice down here on the bottom, maybe I'll come around the other side to get a little better light on it. But the thing's rotten in the bottom, and so that's going to come out. In fact, I'm going to do that now. We're right down here in the river canyon, and you know what happens in the afternoon? The breeze always comes upriver, and so while it's still calm this morning, this is the South Fork of the Payette River, I'm going to get this one down and go from there. Well, we're down here getting ready to trip this little tree, so you can see the side limb lean, and all the limbs are on the house side. So if I was out in the woods, I'd just flop it over there, because it'll go right in that hole. But and that's the hole we're going to put it in right there. But I do have a line in it right here, and come along on it down there on that other tree, that one in the center of the shot there. I got some tension on it now, and I'll get an undercut in it and lay it down there. Here we go. Put a little more tension on it. Like I said, if I'd have been out of the woods, I just would have did that all by itself. But anyway, better safe than sorry, right? So everybody's into rating stumps nowadays. How's me stump? I hope it pleases you. Anyway, dead center in the hole, right? That's what we want every time. Okay, I'll get this limbed up and cleaned up and move on from here. Well, the rope's still up in the tree. That's because this job's 100% cleanup, and I just got done cleaning up the little tree we flopped down in there. Some green pine wood, but it'll dry out and burn. So that's the way we got to do. I'll go take you. I'll show you what it looks like. What a professional job looks like. We're really raking in the big bucks. That's what we call that. So that's the stump there, and that's the hole where the tree was. All cleaned up. So take a quick break and we'll get up in that pine tree and get that cleaned up, and we'll be out of here. Good afternoon. I'm here where I cut the little pine tree down the other day, and in fact I was going to try to get that project all done in one day, and I didn't. I ended up getting all the little brush and everything loaded up like you saw, and my flip line was not with me, and so one thing and another, I came back. That was on Friday, and I came back yesterday, which was on Monday, and got the dead limbs and stuff and those broken limbs out of this big pine tree, or larger pine tree. It's 2 foot plus, somewhere's in there. And it turned out real well. I actually ended up having a lot of fun because I did end up using the S.A.K.A. And a foot ascender. I added 2 hand ascenders that I had just so I could make it all work right. It's the first time I got to use the S.A.K.A. and I can see where it's really gonna be a wonderful thing. Got to use the 200T and it worked great. What a blessing to have that little thing hanging on your side besides a big thing. Anyway, I'll take you over and show you how this turned out. I don't know if you can see it there with the sun behind it. We had limbs clear up and down it that were dead and needed out. And of course this was the side without the problems, although it did take out some green ones on this side that were hanging over the garage, like those 2 right there. Anyway, you saw in those clips about the rope in the tree in the earlier part of the video how brushed up that was. I did cut an extra limb or 2 off the bottom here that I thought was just too much. These ones here, but there was limbs broken clear, well, at least 60 feet or so. I don't know how well you can see those up there. Well, right through those 2 limbs right there was the highest one. Anyway, it turned out looking really nice compared to what it was. You also saw the little trailer I was pulling with the full of brush out of that little tree. I had the trailer loaded with the brush out of here and a half a pickup load of limb wood. Of course, my pickup is just a 6 foot bed on there in the utility bed, but I'm trying to, yeah, there it is. That was the highest one up there. Busted completely off for some reason. But there was a pickup load of brush hanging in there. You can still see the red needles from that. Anyway, it was a lot of fun. I won't bore you any longer. Another job done only by God's grace as far as I'm concerned. And it was fun. Catch you next time.